Shanda Golden and you're in the vault. Today we're going to be hanging out with the guitarist for Alice Cooper's crew. I've got Nita here, Ryan, and Tommy. What's up?
What's up?
Hey.
So happy to be here. This is a pretty cool place you've got us in down here in the vault.
Thank you. Yeah, you enjoyed your little tour, huh?
Very much, very much.
This
is kind of like heaven for us. We wonder if we could maybe move in and stay
That's forever. What everybody does. Yeah, they all want to live here.
Basically on tour, being on tour.
Yeah.
This is like the nucleus of touring. Right?
Yes.
It's cool. Plus, here at the vault, we've got some of the rarest guitars in the world, so you got to come and check it out. If you're a guitar player, you're going to totally dig it. So let's get with you, Nita, first, because it's so exciting. Girl power.
Girl power.
You're on tour with Alice now.
Yes.
Right on. And you're Ibanez.
Yes.
Play Ibanez. So what was it like the day that you got the call that you're going to be with Alice now?
I got the call, and I was actually, I was running in the park. I was working out, and I got a call saying, "What are you doing this summer?" I said, "Oh, I got some gigs." Well, he goes, "I hope you can get out of your gigs because I just put in a good word for you to get to tour with Alice Cooper."
Now, who called?
It was Kip Winger called me.
Kip Winger from Winger?
Kip Winger from Winger, and also ex-Alice Cooper band, Alice Cooper bass player in the late 80s.
Okay.
So he put in a good word for me, and I was running in the park, and I was like, "What? You did what? You're serious?" And so he sent an email introducing me to Shep Gordon and Bob Ezrin, and a couple months later, all of a sudden, here I was on tour with these two guys.
Right on.
These two great guitar players.
Yeah. Alice Cooper is a huge part of my personal soundtrack. Welcome to My Nightmare is just one of my all-time favorite albums. I mean, it's amazing. I've seen him too many times in concert. Someday.
Never too many.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. But someday I want to show up at the show. This is totally corny, but I would love to show up in the top hat and the makeup.
You should do it today.
Yeah, exactly.
You should do it today at our show. He will love it.
I don't know. I don't have a top hat. My weave is kind of funky.
We'll have a word with Alice, and we'll see if we can actually play "Welcome to My Nightmare" for you, just for you.
We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him. We'll see if we can get in the set for you.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. So, Ryan, tell me what's going on with Gibson, because you're like the European guy for Gibson.
Yeah, I'm an ambassador Gibson clinician. I don't know, that's a lot of titles to just say I'm a guy that plays Gibson guitars and tells everybody how great they are.
Yeah,
because they are.
They are.
And on tour, I'm playing 6 of them. I'm playing 6 different Gibsons. I call it the Big Gibson Big 6.
So what are the 6?
Well, the Big 6 are these iconic designs. The Les Paul, obviously number 1. Then the SG, the little brother of the Les Paul.
Right.
The ES335, Flying V.
Nice.
Explorer.
Right.
And Firebird.
Okay.
That's 6, I think.
Yeah. So Ryan just got here. He hasn't really had to tour. He hasn't got an opportunity to totally tour the vault or see my husband's personal collection. You're gonna drool.
It's true.
I just did. I actually need a drool cup.
Yeah.
We've got some cool stuff. So Tommy, friend of the shop and a loyal customer.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I do own some of Greg Golden's pieces.
Yeah.
I come here whenever we're in Reno. And Chuck brought me down here last year.
Our bass player, Chuck Garrett.
Yeah, love
he's
Chuck.
not here today. He's visiting his family.
He went to the lake without us.
Our drummer, who's probably sleeping right now. But I just love the store, and everyone here is just really accommodating. You know what I mean, with just guitars and everything like that. So
cool.
Really knowledgeable.
come down here, man. Bizarre guitars. I don't need to talk about that.
No,
Let me talk about me.
that's what I want to know.
I'm here to hang with you
No,
guys.
I want to talk about you. So how long is the tour going on for you guys?
We're just starting this tour, believe it or not. We got like 74, 70 something.
Yeah, a bunch of shows with Mötley Crüe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's Alice Cooper, Mötley Crüe tour.
And I think that's a really good bill right there.
Great bill.
Sure.
Yeah, because you guys everybody's kind of theatrical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they really did come from the school of Alice Cooper.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I just read Nikki's book, and The Heroine Dies, and he talks about Alice on the first page of that book. He talks about Welcome to My Nightmare. So it's really interesting to see how these two giants of the rock world kind of meeting and doing this one big, Mötley Crüe's farewell tour. So it's great to see how they're just building this huge theatrical show around these two bands.
Right.
Yeah. It's really
I wish more of the glam rock would come back. You know what I mean? Some more.
So does Ryan.
I never thought it went away.
Well, it's not if you're listening to Slider by T-Rex all the time.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You know what? It's whatever glasses you have on at the time that you wear. And I don't know if you're familiar with that movie, Hollywood or Hot Tub Time Machine, but that's kind of what our tour is like all the time.
Yeah.
It's the era that we like playing. We like playing classic rock. We like bands, hair metal bands, all the way to classic rock bands. It's anything that's guitar driven for me.
Right.
That's what I want to be associated with, and that's what I do associate with myself.
Okay, cool. New band that I'm checking out, just a little plug, no one's asked me to do it, but I love California Breed. Have you guys checked them out? The new Glenn Hughes,
no, we're gonna have
Jason
to.
Bonham. Oh man, it's
Gonna have
really
to check it
good.
out.
Cool.
And the Tesla album's nice too.
The new Tesla album's great, yeah.
It's got some really good guitars on that also.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you guys do when I always feel like, because they're here in town, they're going to go on stage in a couple hours, and then you're back on the bus and stuff. What do you do a lot of times to occupy your time on the road?
We're
Because
pretty
it's just-
active. I think
I know
all
you're
of us
a
are.
workout queen. I see on Instagram. Good for you.
You got to counteract the beers and the after show food and stuff. But I
Right.
think we're all pretty active. Alice, of course, golfs every day.
Okay, is he golfing now?
He should. Most likely, he's probably
I
done.
golfed 18 this
He
morning.
missed you this morning, though.
I know,
He
we
told me.
missed each other. I golfed down in Sacramento this morning.
Okay.
But we golf pretty much every day together.
That's good.
Yeah, it keeps
And
us
then
in
what do
shape.
you do?
I don't do nothing.
You know what? That's why it's a big
He
endorsement
shops
from
for
him and your
guitars.
show, is that he looks at guitars on the internet
That's
all
all
day.
day long.
Oh.
Guitar porn.
It's
Yeah,
true.
I
So that's what he is.
It's totally true.
He's into guitar porn.
Yeah, I am. Also.
Yeah, because
It's
can I
always
tell you
on
something?
the eBay.
Tommy called me early this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, he's really wanting to come to the shop. He's at the door. Let me in.
They're going, get out of here. We don't open until 10.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I am so stoked for you guys, especially you, Doll.
Thank you so much.
Girl power, getting out there, doing the deal. And you couldn't be with a better bunch of guys.
It's absolutely true.
You know
it's
what I
absolutely
mean?
true. It's a great family. The Alice Cooper, the crew, and the band. It's a big family, and I'm just so honored and happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, right on. And you're a shredder.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
Shredding that
We got three lead guitar players in this
I only
band.
get a cut. You guys are really the more soloists.
But
I'm
still,
like,
a band,
I
it's
hold
not.
the thing.
Tommy gets his solo.
get lucky.
He does.
Yeah.
Under my wheels.
I do my Ace Frehley
Yeah.
licks.
Under my wheels. And you got
Under my wheels.
That's 3 words.
Yeah, under my wheels.
Well, it's a great show. I remember when you guys came last year. It was awesome. And thank you so much for the music, because it really means a lot. To me, I love music. It's just, means so much.
It's actually to you guys out there,
Yeah.
because you carry the torch of rock and roll, and we're just passing it on to you, the next generation.
Indeed.
Right
We get
on.
to play amazing songs every night. That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
Alice's legacy is just incredible. And we get to play these classic songs that have been around for years. And you just turn around sometimes, you look, you go, fuck.
Alice Cooper.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he's the coolest guy. There's no better boss, guy.
No,
Yeah.
not at
I
all.
gotta tell you that. He really is amazing.
That's
the
awesome.
show we do is so old school. There's no backing tracks, there's no backing vocals on tape. We play everything live.
Right on.
Everything that you hear on the stage, except for the intros of the songs. Sometimes the thunder.
Right.
You can't make thunder and rain.
Right. Yeah.
But except for the sound effects, we're playing everything you hear on that stage. So it's a very the theatrics are big, but the show is very stripped down and very real.
Wonderful.
So if it's out of tune,
Yeah.
it's live.
It's us. Don't complain about it. It's real.
Yeah.
I think it is.
The boys and girls out there, you got to grab a guitar, grab a bass, and just wear it as low as you can, because the only place for headphones and a turntable is in your room listening to a rock and roll record.
Yes.
Yep.
Right?
Agreed.
Yeah, very
Agreed.
cool. All right, well, I better let you guys go. We're going to go get something healthy to eat, because I'm starving.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
See you
All
guys.
right.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Cheers.
And thank you guys.
Thank you.
Take care.